Burst for hosting this program. A great turnout. It's wonderful to see. 40 years ago, I had a dream. My dream was to be the mayor of Millville. I don't know why I had that dream, but I always did. And 12 years ago, that dream became a reality. And I thank each and every one of you for making it 12 great years, especially Timmy and Joey, who I've served with Joe for 12 years, Tim with 8, Jim Parent for 12, and of course, the late John Hollingshead and Jeff Trout were there, and of course, just recently with Dave Vanneman. And we've enjoyed the opportunity to serve you. And I'd just like you to take a moment to think back about 12 years ago. I remember when I got elected, it's funny, Dick Marshall, you talked about the bank at High and Main. You know what? It was empty. In fact, the entire first block, except for Hal Hardware and that beautiful AA sales store that had the mattresses out front on the sidewalk, there were the only 2 buildings in the entire block that were operating. The Nestor building was contaminated with mercury. The Newberry building was falling down. Take a look at the first block today. $1 million investment by Aliano. The Riverfront Renaissance Center was started with the help of the city and the MDC. You have the bank now is operating as the CCIA, the Improvement Authority. And you've got Chet Goodwin's Plaza in honor of one of my favorite mayors that served the city of Millville, Chet Goodwin. And we also have the $1 million building, several $1 million building that was put up by Bob Connor and several of the people that are there, Dr. Patel. And now you have the Amatos building. So if you just take yourself up, and let's go to the north end of High Street, where there was nothing 12 years ago. There was no Millville Town Center, there was no Acme, there was no Lowe's. There was no Union Lake Crossing Shopping Center. There was the Cumberland Crossing Shopping Center. But all of these things have come about in the last few years. They are ratables to us. And one of the goals I had, a rateable base when I got elected was almost $700 million. Today, the rateable base is $1.5 billion. And the other goal that I had was to get off the welfare roll. Millville was an extraordinary aid town, whatever they wanted to call the aid they gave you, and we needed it. We desperately needed it during that period of time. But in the last few years, we're able to say we don't need it anymore. We are able to do it on our own with $1.5 billion worth of ratables. So I'm very pleased with what we've been able to accomplish. I thank you for coming out tonight, and I'll certainly be here to talk to you afterwards. Thank you.